We're doing it too soft. Oh my goodness. I can't win. The meeting of the South Hunterdon Regional Board of Education is called to order. Adequate notice as required by the Open Public Meeting Act was provided on December 6, 2023 by posting the notice with the respective clerks of the city of Lambertville, Borough of Stockton, and Township of West Amwell, and advertised in the Hunterdon County Democrat and Trenton Times newspapers. Like so.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So tonight's meeting is our reorganization. The election results were from the city of Lambertville. We had 1,972 ballots cast. 485 of those were mail-in ballots, and 16 of those were provisional. There was 2 seats open. The winners were Ronnie Todd Marino, elected to a 3-year term with 963 votes, and Megan Warner, elected to a 3-year term with 967 votes. Also from the Township of West Amwell, there was 923 ballots cast. 207 of those ballots were cast by mail. 1 of those was a provisional ballot. There was 2 candidates elected to the 1 open seat for a 3-year term was Michael Strauss with 462 votes. From there, we're going to have those candidates or those successful candidates read the oath of office. So if you would please stand, the oath of office. Again, I, and then we're going to just read straight through.
I solemnly swear that the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same until the government is established in the United States and is stated under the authority of the people. I, Ronnie Todd, do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of member of the Board of Education. I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 919. Nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in New Jersey Statute 18A:12-1. And I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
All right, I will do roll call. Martha Dennis.
Here.
Tina Pichetti.
Here.
Jim Gallagher.
Here.
Brian Keyes. Here. Kevin Kowaleski.
Here.
Trace Petrucci.
Here.
Michael Strauss.
Here.
Ronnie Todd Marino.
Here.
Megan Warner.
Here.
All right. Next up is election of president. I will call for nominations for the office of board president. No second is necessary. At the close of nominations, I will take a roll call vote for each member, asking you to state your selection for board president. If there is only 1 nomination, I will conduct a voice vote of yeas, nays, or abstentions. Once the president has been selected, I will step down as temporary chair of this meeting and pass the gavel to the newly elected president, who will then conduct the election for the office of vice president in the same manner. So at this time, we are taking nominations. Any other nominations? All right, and I will conduct a voice vote. All those in favor? Any opposed? Any abstentions? Congratulations, Mr. Gallagher.
Thank you, everybody. Honored. Appreciate your trust. I want everything to see. Oh, I can do it right here. It's all good. We're all equally eyes on the board, right? So take the power gavel. Then you were swinging it 2-handed, weren't you? Well, okay. So with that, we will move to the election of a vice president. So I would like to open nominations for vice president on the board. In fact, I'd like to nominate Ronnie Todd Marino. to serve as vice president again. But it is open. Does anyone else have a nomination for vice president? Seeing that there are none, I will close the nominations. And I would ask for a voice vote. All in favor? Ronnie is vice president. Aye. Anyone opposed? Okay. Congratulations, Ron. With that, we do have a few procedural things that we do at this meeting. Number one is we will reestablish our board committees. Our board functions on a committee system where we have 4 board members, so less than a quorum. We serve on different committees that oversee the various aspects of running the district. And there are actually 6 committees here that we will be establishing for the upcoming year: school and community, personnel, policy, buildings, grounds, transportation, finance and safety, curriculum and technology, and negotiations is on the list. It may not be on your printed agendas, but that's going to be a very important one in 2024. So we do need a motion to establish those committees. So moved by Megan and seconded by Tracy. Thank you very much. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Great. Now we move into reorganization items, and we'll go through these each separately. So item A is the New Jersey School Board Code of Ethics. We do have to make a motion to accept that. You also have paperwork here. Everybody should have a copy of that Code of Ethics, as well as an acknowledgement that we've received it. What we have done in the past, so what I'd like to do this evening is we have typically gone around the table, and each board member reads one of the items on this Code of Ethics, and keep going around until we've completed them all, because there's actually more items than there are. But I'll have, and Gina, so I will start, and Gina will come after Tracy. Gina, if you have a copy of that.
Okay.
If not, that's okay. A school board member shall abide by the following Code of Ethics for school board members. A, I will uphold and enforce all laws, rules, and regulations of the State Board of Education and court orders pertaining to schools. Desired changes shall be brought about only through legal and ethical procedures.
I will make decisions in terms of the educational welfare of children and will seek to develop and maintain public schools that meet the individual needs of all children, regardless of their ability, race, creed, sex, or social standing.
I will provide my board action to policy making, planning, and appraisal that will help to frame policies and plans only after the board has consulted those who will be affected.
I will carry out my responsibility not to administer the schools, but together with my fellow board members to see that they are well run.
I will recognize the authority vested in the Board of Education and will make no personal promise or take any private action that may compromise the board.
I will refuse to surrender my independent judgment to such special interest or partisan political groups, or to use the schools for personal gain or the gain of friends.
I will hold confidential all matters pertaining to the schools which, if disclosed, would needlessly injure individuals or the schools. In all other matters, I will provide accurate information and, in concert with my fellow board members, interpret to the staff the aspirations of the community in boards.
I will vote to appoint the best qualified personnel available after consideration of the recommendation of the Chief Administrative Officer.
I will support and protect school personnel in proper performance of their duties.
Finally, I will refer all complaints to the Chief Administrative Officer, that's our CSA, and will act on the complaints in public meetings only after failure of an administrative solution. So with that, I'll ask for a motion to accept the Code of Ethics, accept and affirm the Code of Ethics by the board. Thank you, Ronnie. Second, please.
Second.
Second by Tracy. Thank you. All those in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Next, we need a motion to adopt our policies and bylaws. Nothing has changed from December the 31st, but each year we do accept those policies, so they will remain in force for 2024. Can I have a motion to adopt the policies and bylaws?
So moved.
Tracy, thank you. Can I have a second, please? Second by Ronnie, thank you. Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone
Aye.
opposed? And finally, designation of newspaper media. We need a motion to designate Times of Trenton and the Hunterdon Democrat as our outlets for legal advertisements, bid advertisements, and meeting notices. Can I have a motion, please? Ronnie, thank you. Second. Second by Martha, thank you very much. Any discussion on that motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone
Aye.
opposed? Great. We are about to come into the period of public comment. Before we do, I want one thing going back to committees. If you have, so we have everyone, most of the board members, we do have a couple of new board members. Most of you have been here and have been on committees or are currently on committees. If you have certain preferences for a committee that you'd like to be on, or you want to make a change, please send me an email. I will have all the committee assignments done next week. But so let me know your preferences. I cannot guarantee anyone preferences. We do try to balance it by community, and we do a little bit. Senior folks will have preference over the newer ones, but I will try to make all the accommodations that I can. Put you on a committee that you prefer. With that, I'd like to move to the open the meeting to the public for comment on any item. If there is something that you'd like to bring before the board, please come to this podium. Let us know your name, the community you're from. We're happy to hear your concern. Just address it as a statement to the board and try to limit your comments to 3 minutes. So with that, is there anyone who would like to bring something forward? Seeing no comments, I will ask if you have anything online. Here's not. Okay. Very good. So then, therefore, I will close the period of public comment. I do have a comment I want to make, and that is, again, I thank you all for your trust in myself, trust in Ronnie. I think I'm very excited to work with this board this year. I think, we've got some experience now. We have work to do, right? We've done a lot in the last few years. I think that we've put some things in place, and now hopefully we will start to see some of the benefits of those things. But I'm very excited to work with all of you. I think we're going to get a lot done this year. It's going to be great. With that, I am going to ask for a motion to adjourn. Fine. Second by Brian, thank you. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we are adjourned. Good. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Please make sure you sign your.
Yeah, return the form.